I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade behind. These words from the U.S. Army Creed instill a message which transforms into an unmovable belief for the U.S. soldier who hears them. Honor, courage, respect, discipline. These are the morals which the U.S. military feeds to the men and women who serve this country. Do you have what it takes? Do you want to find out? Well, today I will show you the positive changes in your life that the military will make and how its training applies to every aspect in our world. First of all, the military is made up of 5 different branches: the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard. The Army is the main ground force of the United States. Its main function is to protect and defend the United States by way of ground troops, tanks, artillery, attack helicopters, and nuclear weapons. As for the Navy, their primary mission is to maintain the freedom of the seas. The Navy makes it possible for the United States to use the seas where and when our national interests require it. In addition, in times of conflict, the Navy helps to supplement the Air Force in air power. The primary mission for the Air Force is to defend the United States through exploration of air and space. To accomplish this mission, the Air Force operates fighter aircraft, tanker aircraft, light and heavy bomber aircraft, transport aircraft, and helicopters, which are mainly used for rescue of downed aircrew and special operation missions. The Air Force is also responsible for all military satellites and controls all of our nation's strategic nuclear ballistic missiles. As for the Coast Guard, they're primarily concerned with law enforcement, boating safety, sea rescue, illegal immigration control, and they use ships, boats, aircraft, and shore stations to conduct these missions and a variety of others. It is important for you to understand the primary mission of each U.S. military branch to see which one is best suited for your abilities. When considering the military, the best thing to do is plan ahead and look at all your options. The best option in the military is the program called the Reserve Officer Training Corps, or ROTC for short. The ROTC is a training program to prepare college students to be commissioned officers in the military. Students participating in an ROTC program complete not only their core studies, but also receive military training with a focus to promote leadership, honorable conduct, and preparation for the rank of being an officer. The drawing power that the ROTC has is that it will cover 100% your college tuition, fees, books, and they will also give you a stipend pay, which is a monthly allowance for emergencies. After graduating, students will enter the military branch, which sponsored your ROTC program. And once you graduate, you will be a commissioned officer in the military, which means more respect, a higher rank, and more pay. Typically, ROTC programs will require 4 years of active duty service, but due to the economy today, more and more people are joining the military as active duty service members, and because of this, the military is not commissioning any active duty members, officers, or enlisted. They are only looking for Reserve or National Guard enlistees, and because it is only reserve duty, after graduating from an ROTC program, instead of serving the typical 4 years, you will have to serve 8 years of reserve duty. As a reserve duty enlistee, you will be required to serve 1 weekend a month of military duty and a 2-week period a year for military duty. Some of those in looking into the ROTC program see this as a downside. They really are drawn to serving the country as active duty members. But But others will see the ROTC reserve or guard duty as a even more drawing power, because this allows them to stay close to home and pursue their civilian career. Whether you want to be a lawyer or an engineer, a law enforcement officer, or a computer specialist, the military has career opportunities in every field, and the training and experience that you receive is the best there is. This gives you an above-average lead in your future. As a new recruit, after graduating from basic training, service members move on to advanced training to learn their occupational field. These schools are located all over the country and can last anywhere from a few weeks, months, or even a couple of years, depending on your career. After passing advanced training, you will then be put onto the field, where your training is put into full practice every day. It is for this unbeatable training and experience that some careers actually require years of military service, especially if you're looking into jobs within the government. Joining the military should not be about earning an education or the training. It is about serving your nation, defending its borders and those within them. It is about courage, commitment, and discipline, especially of yourself. The military demands you to make personal sacrifices, such as being away from home for months at a time. Sometimes this can put a heavy strain on marriages. But if you are strong enough to make these sacrifices, then the satisfaction that you will receive from the military will be held with your highest sense of pride. I challenge you to see if you are strong enough to see if you have what it takes. Start looking further into the military, and you can start by contacting a recruiter. I promise that you will not be disappointed.